Hello, hello, lovely and all progressive farmers around the world. Hello. Today, I think you might be shocked to say what is happening with Hep-Chics team. Are they trying to do some juju? Are they trying to make some concoction, some juju concoction? All right, don't worry. Um, we are Hep-Chics, just in case you don't know. The top-notch egg incubation and hatchery service provider based in Norton, operating and been proven effective right around the whole of Zimbabwe. And we are taking the world slowly. Today, I want to give you tips to all progressive farmers. You can all agree with me that in poultry production, feed comprises of like 60% in terms of your production costs. Feed is the main component of your cost elements in the production of poultry. So we need to devise ways where we can cut the cost of feed. Buying feed, it's better you produce for your own than to buy the commercial feed. Okay, let me start. This is homemade feed. How you can make your own feed straight from your farm, at your poultry farm, at your fowl run, at your even if you are doing backyard chicken or even a medium-sized scale, surely you must be able to make your own feed and cut immensely on your feed cost. What are the basic key ingredients is the key issue here, which I'm trying to give you some insights, how I've been doing it for the past 5 years, and it has been working. So I will take you through the key elements that will make the best feed ever, that will be best for your poultry, for your chickens, be it guinea fowls, your turkeys, your quails, your chickens, right? Yeah, you can make nice feed which is balanced in key elements and nutrients that your poultry needs. Okay, make sure that the main component must be maize, or any other grains, millet, sorghum. It must make something like 70% of your feed. That's why you see here I've got a bucket full of maize. And this maize, by maize I mean you must make it whole grain maize that you have to mix, comprising 70%. Now we go to your whole grain sunflower. If you don't have whole grain sunflower like what I've done today, you have to use sunflower cake. This is sunflower cake. Where do you get sunflower cake? If you go to any milling company or any cooking oil production companies, they dispose this as waste. When they produce that cooking oil or any other oil, when they press, they leave this thing which we call sunflower cake. It do have fat, which is good for your birds, as well as protein. Thirdly, I've spoken of maize, I've spoken of sunflower cake or whole grain sunflower. Thirdly, which most farmers who try to make their own feed forget, is the egg shells. I've got lots of these ones. Why do I have lots of these ones? It's because I do have hatchery, which gives me this one as waste material after I do hatch the chicks. So the eggshells, they provide calcium in chickens. Calcium is good for strong bones and stamina of your chickens. And for laying eggs, it's good for the strength of your egg shells. All right, I've spoken of maize. Fourthly, one of the key components, before I take you through to these organic things, let me take you through to another key component. As you can see, it's an delicious, looking so delicious and adorable. It's called soya meal. Soya meal, as you can see, if I squeeze it like this, you see that it's fatty in my hands, oily and fatty. It's a byproduct, not a byproduct, a waste product sort of, same as the sunflower cake. With the milling and oil making companies, when they press oil, they leave this waste material, which we call soya meal. It's a waste material when from the oil processing companies. So it's called soya meal. You can use this soya meal, or you can use whole grain soya beans. Right, soya beans do provide the fat which is crucial to your chicken feed, as well as proteins. I wouldn't recommend you to use whole grain unroasted soya beans. You have to roast it because it's hard to digest, to get it digested by chickens, unless you roast it. All right, let me go to these crazy organic things. Now, with me here, this one today, I need a whole day to explain who is this one, and you know this thing, but I will take another day to explain why you have to edit somewhere, somehow. This is aloe vera. This is a crazy herbal plant, which I have right here freely. It's a bush that I've grown there. It's a lesson for another day. This one, my chickens, are you sure you are going to enjoy this nice, delicious pawpaw? Anyway, you can call it papaya, you can call it pawpaw. I would like to call it pawpaw on the side of the world. Pawpaw, the fruit, and the pawpaw, the dry leaves, and the pawpaw leaves inside. It's so beneficial to chickens, and therefore you must add it in chicken feed. How beneficial are they? They boost your poultry's immune system. Number two, they do have what we call crude protein components, especially in the pawpaw leaves. Thirdly, the pawpaw leaves and the pawpaw seeds inside, they act as an internal parasite deterrent component. In other words, they do act as a dewormer. You know, we use sometimes these chemicals like asperazine, piperine, just to deworm our chickens. But this time we're talking of organic means, and we don't want to spend $5-6 buying a 10 gram of piperine just to deworm our chickens. So I'm incorporating it in the chicken feed. The chicken needs to be dewormed, to be checked of internal parasites, because they do affect your egg production, general growth efficiency, and health and productivity. So deworming must be done frequently. So it's wise to incorporate it in the feed, so that whenever they are feeding, they do naturally deworm themselves. So do add papaya or pawpaw leaves. Do add papaya or pawpaw seeds. I think it's the sixth, if not seventh component, which many people forget. What is this? It's salt, iodized salt. Sodium and chlorine are crucial elements in your chicken feed. It's a must. Why do you need salt in moderation, in a moderate amount in your chicken feed, in your poultry feed? Firstly, they improve appetite. Would you want to eat food without salt? No. So does your poultry. Doesn't need anything without salt. It aids in appetite improving. Why do you call it? It does improve appetite. Secondly, it balances the fluid level in your chickens. No, it balances that fluid level. Thirdly, salt is beneficial in providing micronutrients that are needed, just as you do the sodium, the chlorine, magnesium. We do need these micronutrients in our body. So does your poultry. So please, you have to add salt. However, you must not add excessive amounts of salt, but do it in moderation. Because excessive amounts will have some side effects. This is how you can make your own poultry feed. So you have to mix these ones. All the rest of all these components must make up the 30%, while it's maize or any other grains, sorghum, millet, wheat, barley must comprise, but they do provide the energy, the carbohydrates that your poultry needs. It must comprise the 70%, while it's all other soya meal, for calcium, the eggshells, the sunflower cake, the papaya thing, the salt comprise the 30%. I hope this video is going to help you a lot in trying to minimize and cut down your chicken feed cost. Enjoy your day with love, shared with love from Hep-Chics. Hep-Chics, top-notch egg incubation and hatchery services provider. You can call us on +263 779 22 7066.